reporting live from Texas. You thought I was gonna say
my
Florida.
God, bro.
You thought I was gonna say
I was ready to walk out.
Florida.
I swear to God, I was.
Sadly, reporting live from Texas. Texas man unalive his ex-wife's his wife's ex after an argument. So let me be clear again. Texas man unalived his wife's ex-boyfriend, husband, whatever you want to call him, after an argument. So I'm gonna prepare you, bro. This is crazy.
Okay.
A lot of people got pissed off about this one. I was in the comments. I was reading like forums. I was on Reddit, bro. There's a lot of people hot about this. So basically, what happened is, bro, the father, because the guy who she's with now is the stepfather, right?
Right.
So the father goes to pick up his kid, right? Like they got custody over him, so
right.
Or they got split joint custody. There you go. And he was going to pick. I don't know if it's his son or daughter. I didn't really look into that. But
pick up his kid.
There you go. He's going to pick up his kid, right? And so the kid wasn't there.
Okay.
The mother was basically like, "Oh, I let him stay at his grandma's house a little bit longer, and I didn't get to see him today, so I want to see him before he goes with you." The dad is like, "No." He's like, "You had him for this long, or her for this long. I want to see my kid. I came. This is the time. If you wanted to see him, you should have done that. You should have been more responsible. I'm here to pick him, he or she up. Yeah, it's my turn. Yeah, you need to watch
legally.
out.
It's my turn.
Yeah. So he wasn't, or he or she wasn't there. So you can imagine he got pissed off, right?
Right.
So he going up on her like, "Hey, wherever my kid is, you need to find him and you need to bring him here right now." He's just going crazy.
Question. Is there a video to this?
Yeah, but I can't play it.
No, I know you can't play it, but I'm pretty sure. I think I saw the video.
Yeah,
I didn't know I didn't dive into the context, but I saw the video.
Yeah. You might have saw it. So yeah, the guy, the husband comes out, right? And when the husband gets out there, he's like, "Hey man, this is my wife. Get off my property." Blah blah blah. So the guy like, "No man, I want to see I want my kid." So the husband goes back into the house. He has I don't know what that was. I couldn't see in the video.
It looked like
an AR
hunting rifle. Oh, did it?
I thought it probably was a hunting rifle because it was too long and the stock was a little long.
Right. So to me, it looked like a little like a marksman rifle.
Probably, yeah, because the way it shot too, it kind of sounded like it was a loud pop. Yeah. So the ex tried to get in an altercation with the husband, and the husband shot him.
So are they mad that he got shot, or are they mad that he came and did it? And
they're mad. People are upset because the guy did that. He unalived him, bro. They're upset because he unalived him, and they feel like, well, why would you do that? You're the stepdad now, and you know how important the parents are. But I'm gonna say this, bro, and from what you just said, you're probably gonna agree with me. He was well within his rights. That's the law, bro.
No, and don't get me wrong. He was well within his rights.
It don't make it right.
It doesn't make it right.
Yeah.
Sometimes, and it's the same. It's the same thing backwards. Laws aren't moral.
Yeah.
Moral isn't law.
Yeah.
But and that's why the whole thing with like having mixed families and all that stuff, it has to be a perfect storm for you to like want to be involved in that stuff.
Yeah.
If there's hostility, animosity.
Yeah.
But you guys have to commingle. Like co-parent.
Yeah, co-parent. Yeah.
A child.
Yeah.
Understand one another and just make sure that you guys are following everything. Yeah. Especially if it's court ruled.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I feel like this because I know people gonna get mad either, whatever we say.
Yeah.
I feel like this, bro. I think he was wrong for shooting that man. That was that. You shouldn't have done that. You especially because he gone now, so the child don't get to see their actual father anymore, who was in their life.
And now you have to explain to that child why the stepfather that didn't get charged, that's living in our house, killed my father for wanting to pick me up.
Unalive. But I mean, bro, and that's what no, you good. That's what doesn't make it right, because look, in the law, if you own my property and I tell you to leave multiple times and then you touch me, I can do what I want at that point.
Right.
Because it's his legal firearm. He could do what he want to do. But I mean, in this situation, you got to have I feel like you got to have a little bit more sympathy. Hey, man, you could have just beat him up.
That's probably why he couldn't.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
He probably couldn't. And I understand that logic, but at the same time, how do you expect a parent to act? If he's a parent himself, not a step parent, an actual parent himself, how you expect it to act when you're supposed to pick up your kid?
I mean, he not wrong. He not wrong for nothing he did, man. I won't say that. He not wrong for nothing he did, because that's terrible.
Right.
That's a terrible thing.
But I also feel like we should all have a little bit better self-control.
Yeah, definitely. Could have
been like, oh, my kid's not here. Cool. I'm going to park on the sidewalk.
And wait.
The property. I'm going to call the cops and we're going to figure this out.
Yeah, and that's all because, in that situation, it's probably happened more than once. So he not thinking logically. He just like, I want to see my... Yeah. But yeah, to your point, you already said it, but I'm going to say it again. The guy who gun wielding, they call him a gun wielding Texas man who unalived his partner's ex-husband, so he was the husband, during a furious child custody row, will not be charged after the shooting is ruled to be in self-defense. So I mean, it's the law, man. It is what it is.
Like, again, sometimes the law is not moral, and sometimes moral is the law.
You completely right, but pretty sad, man. That's a little sad.
I think the best thing I can say, like to finish that off, is
I
hope the child's okay.
Yeah, I do too.
I mean, something that makes him good past.
Yeah, he or she won't be for a long time, but yeah, I hope so too. On today's Leave Them Kids Alone.
Leave them alone.